this towel, it looks completely harmless, right? Well, it can be a notorious devil which can lead to infections in your skin as well as internal system. Unfortunately, that's the truth. Now, a towel can over time lead to accumulation of organisms which can be a source of an infection. I am Dr. Suji Shanshanwal. I am a dermatologist and an expert in skin, hair and cosmetic issues. If you're new to the channel, you can like, subscribe and share our videos to stay updated with the recent and all the updated expert advice which comes up on the channel from time to time. While hygiene is often talked about, it is often related to taking bath or cleaning your face or your skin and hair. But it is also important that the other things that you use on a daily basis also need to be cared about. Now we need to be aware about swapping out our towels and bed sheets, the when and whats of bathing, about the facial, dental and hair care, intimate area care, acne and much more. And these are the issues that I will today speak about. Now to make it simpler, we will be dividing it into two categories. One would be the Sly Devils, which can be a source of an infection, and we need to watch out and be careful about our routine regarding these things. Now these would include the razor that you use, the bed sheet or the towels that you use, your garments as well as undergarments. These all get covered into the Sly Devils. Now coming to hygiene angels. Hygiene angels refers to the hair care that we do, our moisturizer, sunscreen, skin care, our intimate area care. So these are the two categories that we will be discussing and give you some more information regarding the same. Now in our list of Sly Devils, let's first start with the towel. So towels are something that people often turn a blind eye towards, and we need to be aware that whenever you use a towel, it acts as a great bacteria trapping surface, because when you rub it onto your skin, it not just traps the dead skin cells that come off, along with that the organisms which are present on the skin also tend to accumulate over time. Now apart from bacteria, dirty towels can also be a source for spreading fungus and virus infections also. Apart from infections, even the dirt that is present in patients who have a sensitive skin, by using the dirty towel, it can lead to irritation on the skin and flaring up allergic reactions. Therefore, it is necessary and important that you keep your towel clean and change it from time to time. It is recommended that at least once a week you should be changing your towel, and whenever you dry your towel, keep it in a dry space. When you leave your towel in the bathroom or in the gym bag where there is a moist, dampening atmosphere, it does give a chance to the infection to grow over the towel more easily. Therefore, after washing your towels, when you're drying them, keep them in a dry, well ventilated and preferably a sunlit space. Now coming to the next Sly Devil, bed sheets and pillow covers. Mattress Advisor found that men change their bed sheet 10 days later compared to women, and people in relationships tend to change their bed sheets more frequently, but I'll attribute that to the females in the relationship. Now in my experience, I have seen that when the bed sheets or the pillow covers are not changed frequently, it leads to an increasing incidence of infection and allergic itching in patients more frequently. Now it is important that the bed sheets and pillowcases are changed routinely, because on an average, a person sleeps for 7 to 8 hours a day, which contributes to 25 to 30% of the day, and that is a significant amount of contact time. Now when you are lying and using the bedsheet and the pillow covers, it is in constant contact, and over time the bacteria and the dirt from the skin of the body builds up on these surfaces, and therefore it is important that they are washed frequently. Now bed sheets should be washed at least once a week, and pillow covers should be washed twice a week, to ensure that our skin is in contact with a clean surface. Because studies have shown that the organisms which are found on soiled bed sheets can lead to infections like pneumonia or even food poisoning and such internal infections. So maintaining a clean surface is of paramount importance. Now from the devils, let's take a break and talk about the hygiene angel. So to talk about what skincare products should be used. Men and women need to follow a similar routine, but that does not mean you can use the same products. So men should not use their wives or their mother products, because the requirement tends to vary. In men, it is seen that they tend to have a skin which is thicker and plus more oily also commonly. So when we are using the products for the face, if a patient has a dry skin, they need to use a mild cleanser and moisturize the skin after cleaning their face. If the skin is oily, they need to use a harsher cleanser for a more effective cleaning effect. Apart from that, in males and females, both, there is oxidative damage that happens in the skin, and using a vitamin C serum on the face definitely helps to improve the skin tone. So therefore, everybody should wash their face with a cleanser that is suitable for their skin, and they should routinely moisturize and use a sunscreen in the daytime. The sunscreen helps to create a barrier effect and also protect the skin, and it also helps to keep the moisturizer locked in. At night time, you should apply a vitamin C serum to have a good antioxidant effect on the skin. So the next hygiene angel is facial hygiene. Our skin sheds millions of cells on a daily basis, and these cells tend to keep accumulating over time. We need to wash our face regularly, keep the surface clean to clear off the excess oil, skin cell layers, debris, dust, organisms that tend to accumulate over time. So therefore, keeping a clean skin surface is very important. Now, in order to remove blackheads from the nose, one can do that after a hot shower so that the pores are more dilated and it's easy to clean them off, and a nose strip can be used for the same. Apart from your nose, now your lips also are something that you need to tend to and keep them well hydrated. So a lip balm should be used as frequently as needed to prevent them from going dry and to prevent lip cracking. For men, a razor should be used routinely, and after the razor is used, it should be dried and then stored to prevent any accumulation of organisms over the surface. Also, the blade should be changed routinely so that a clean surfaced blade and a sharp razor is always available for shaving. Also, when you're shaving, it is important to move the blade along the direction of growth, because if the hair is growing in a certain direction and you move the blade against that direction or perpendicular to it, it can lead to more skin damage, which can increase the chance of ingrowns or infection in the skin. So it is important to trim your facial hair and nasal hair from time to time to avoid a disheveled look. Coming to the next hygiene angel, which is moisturizing. A moisturizer is important for the skin to replace and replenish the loss of moisture that happens, to maintain an intact skin barrier, thereby keeping our skin healthy. Now, whenever we wash our body, our face, it leads to loss of the oil and the dirt and the excess skin layers, which have a barrier effect as well. So therefore, after cleaning our skin surface, it is important to moisturize it and replace the barrier loss that has happened. I'm sure you would have heard of the age-old adage, excess of everything is bad. Therefore, do not over moisturize it. If your skin is oily, then you can limit down on the use of the moisturizer, because we do not want a clogging effect on the skin either. For the face, we need to use moisturizers which are non-comedogenic, oil-free, because the face has a lot of sebaceous gland activity and it is one of the oily parts of the body. Coming for the moisturizer that is needed on the body, where the skin is thicker compared to the face, we need a thicker moisturizer with a better sealing and a hydrating effect. For the beard, people who keep a longer beard, they can use beard oils to ensure that there is proper hydration and to prevent flaking. Hair hygiene is the next hygiene angel. Now, the hair on the head, facial hair, nasal hair, they need to be trimmed regularly to keep a clean, well-trimmed, groomed look. Now, the hair in the pubic area or in the armpit area, if they are not trimmed regularly, it can lead to accumulation of sweat and moisture, which can make it easy for an infection to grow. Therefore, one should be on a lookout for any development of rashes in the area. Apart from that, we need to make sure that the right products are used for maintaining our hair hygiene. For hair fall, we have certain products which help to decrease the damage happening in the roots and help in hair fall. A patient with dandruff may need to use a shampoo which decreases the flaking and the fungal activity on the scalp to reduce the dandruff and the flaking that is present. For patients with dry or frizzy hair, they need to use a conditioner to ensure that the hair length is well coated and well protected.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Man Matters to get expert advice on your health and wellness.